You know that moment when your day is humming along just fine, and then bam, something completely unfair throws everything into chaos? That was me last Tuesday. I came home from work, tired, expecting the usual calm, only to find my front door locked tighter than Fort Knox. No key, no warning, no courtesy call, just a cold metal barricade. The HOA had changed my locks while I was at work. Now imagine the frustration. The entitlement of someone else deciding when you get access to your own home. The injustice? Crushing. I was livid, but also confused. What did I even do to deserve this? And here's the kicker. I coded the security system myself. Every lock, every alarm, every beep, it was my brainchild. So, as I stood there outside, locked out and plotting my next move, I knew one thing. They had no idea who they were messing with. This was not going to end quietly. Stick around, because this story takes a wild turn. One that involves digital chess moves, neighborhood drama, and a little poetic justice. Let's rewind and start from the beginning. Welcome to my quiet suburban neighborhood. Tree-lined streets, white picket fences, and an HOA so obsessed with rules they make the DMV look casual. I've lived here for 5 years, always keeping the peace, paying dues, quietly improving my home. The kind of resident they love. Or so I thought. Enter the HOA board president, Mrs. Karen Benson. Picture the stereotype. Sharp suits, sharper tongue, and the unofficial crown of neighborhood queen bee. Karen thrives on control, and my innovative home security system wasn't on her list of approved old-fashioned upgrades. It started small. A stern email about a non-compliant door lock that I installed, which wasn't on the HOA's approved brand list. I explained it was custom-coded for security. No dice. Then came the fines. $100 here, $200 there. The emails grew nastier, threatening liens and enforcement actions. I tried talking it out, but Karen's tone was icy, dismissive. Her rules were law, and I was the problem. One afternoon, I noticed a new notice taped to my door. Lock replacement scheduled due to security violation. That's when the tension hit a new high. I wasn't just dealing with petty rules, I was under siege. And then, that fateful day at work, I get a call from a neighbor. They changed your locks. That was just the beginning. After getting locked out, things spiraled fast. First, the HOA sent a locksmith during my work hours. No notice, no permission. The new locks? Industrial grade, HOA branded, but totally incompatible with my security system. My digital codes? Useless. Next, petty sabotage. My smart doorbell was disabled remotely. Funny, considering I built the system. Then, threats followed. Pay your fines or lose parking privileges. The neighborhood group chat exploded with Karen's updates about protecting community standards. The whole thing was turning into a soap opera. One evening, I found my garden hose mysteriously cut. Another night, my car alarm blared because someone tampered with the sensors. The HOA was sending a message. Resistance wouldn't be tolerated. Yet, amidst the chaos, I scored small victories. I remotely reprogrammed the alarm to send alerts directly to my phone. Every HOA move was now tracked. When they tried to block my system access, I found backdoors I coded myself years ago. The tension was electric, like a chess match where both players were pushing too hard. I realized they underestimated me completely, and that's when I started planning. Here's where the calm before the storm hits. I spent nights poring over the security system's backend, my creation, my playground. I crafted a plan not just to regain access, but to expose the HOA's overreach and hypocrisy. Step 1. Digital transparency. I programmed the locks to record every unauthorized access attempt and send live updates to the entire neighborhood group chat. Step 2. Social proof. I secretly filmed the locksmith changing locks without a warrant. Karen's threats, recorded and time-stamped. Step 3. Rally the community. I designed a simple online petition highlighting the HOA's oversteps and inviting residents to vote on new rules that respected privacy and property rights. The day came to present my case. I brought signs, screenshots, and my secret weapon, a live demo of the security system overriding the HOA locks. The symbolic gesture of physically unlocking my door in front of the community was powerful. Slowly, Cracks appeared in Karen's facade. Support grew. People whispered, maybe this isn't how it should be done. Picture this. The HOA meeting packed, tension thick as fog. Karen tries to maintain control, but her smirk falters when I start streaming the live security footage. Unauthorized lock changes, threats caught on mic, and my impromptu poll showing massive community backing flood the room. In slow-motion justice style, I unlock the door, right there in front of everyone, with my custom code, bypassing the HOA's new system effortlessly. The crowd gasps. Karen tries to speak, but is drowned out by murmurs of disbelief and cheers. The HOA's board members start questioning her tactics. Votes shift. By the end of the night, Karen's powers are curbed. Fines are rescinded. The neighborhood agrees to update the security policy, respecting both tradition and innovation. I close with a calm but sharp line. Locks are meant to protect, not control. Looking back, this ordeal was more than about locks or fines. It was about respect, rights, and standing up with smarts and composure. The lesson? Sometimes the old guard needs a reminder that innovation isn't rebellion. It's evolution. And knowing your tools, especially when you built them, can turn the tide when you least expect it. What would you have done if locked out of your own home? Ever had to outsmart a power-hungry neighbor or boss? Drop your stories below. Let's talk justice served. And if you stuck around to the end, comment justice served to join the crew, who knows sometimes the best lock is the one you control. Because in this neighborhood, the future is coded by those brave enough to challenge the past. The moral of the story is this. True security isn't about control imposed by others. It's about understanding and owning your own power. When faced with injustice, knowledge and calm determination are your strongest keys to unlock change. Sometimes respecting tradition means knowing when to challenge it wisely.
If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with family and friends. Thank you.